an opportunity to show how what their worth is, regardless to what you think of as a fan. They got to show their worth. It was a pretty good match, and Moose retained, and it was just really good. All right, man. Any thoughts on them? We finna get from the main event. We finna get to this Texas death match.
Let's talk about it.
Talk for an hour.
Let's talk about it. We're giving the people content.
And Leo, man, Leo, you a G. That's all I got to say. Leo, you a G. And LGC, you a G too, man, for showing up tonight. Mickie James, the Impact World Heavyweight Champion. She went up against Deonna Purrazzo, who had held the championship for 300, and if I remember them saying it correctly, 340 something days, like almost a whole year. Like, first and foremost, you made it to 300 something days. And you a boss bitch. And then I'm not being disrespectful.
And then on top of that, not only did you have that, but you still the Reina de Reinas champion. So you was double champ. You was champ, baby.
All right, death match. The rules for this death match, I love. Pin your opponent. You got to make a 10 count now. Not only did you get pinned, but you got to get up before the 10 count. I like that. Yeah. That's the one thing that Impact has always been able to do. They've always been able to do something, find a way to change the rules up to where it's competitive, and it really gives you that. It changes your perspective on thinking. You know who's going to win the match. Reason why franchise says I owe him a drink is because I said that I didn't have faith that WWE wanted Mickie James to be the Impact champion prior to her going in. But then I should have thought about it. If Impact was going to agree with it, if Mickie was going to agree with it, hey, you're going to acknowledge me for what I am now. I'm not in your company anymore. You let me go. You want me to come be in a Rumble? Cool. But you acknowledging what I'm doing. You're not playing that, we're in our own universe and we don't know of any other stuff that's going on. If that was the case, I didn't think of that, but I would have won because I would have convinced him to take the other person. But Mickie James, Purrazzo, they put on a hell of a main event. I can't lie. They put on a hell of a main event. They definitely, I will say this, man. Ever since the Britt Baker Thunder Rosa unsanctioned match, the level, but mind you, even with me saying that, there's been other TNA, Impact, and other matches that have been good to be compared to that unsanctioned match. But I think that match and the reviews and what people had to say about it put the women in a whole new standard. We just watched Ty Conti and Anna Jay go up against Penelope Ford and the Bunny in a hard street fight tag team match. And out of all the matches those four have been having, everyone has universally said that fight, not a match, that fight was the best they've done because you had women split blood and they weren't just doing the same rinky dink. They were really going out there to look like they were hurting each other.
Storytelling.
Till its finest. We get Impact, we get the Texas Death Match, we get Purrazzo, we get Mickie James, who comes out and she is cowboy country, she is hardcore country to the T. I have never seen so many middle fingers, crotch grabs. I'm bringing it down. I'm drunk. I know it's 2 a.m. I can really say whatever I want, but there was so much. Mickie James was split. Mickie James took a spot with thumbtacks I didn't think Mickie James would ever take because you don't see wrestlers like her. You don't see her type of wrestlers take the spot. You see the others have, the young up and coming independent take those type of spots. Franchise, man. Our last match of the night. Yeah. We've been talking for about an hour. What was your thoughts, man? Purrazzo, Mickie James. We both had our moments of seeing Mickie James up close. Like, damn, Mickie, at 40-some years old, you still doing the damn thing, Mickie. Sorry, baby, I love you. But Mickie James, Mickie James. Mickie James, Purrazzo, Texas Death Match.
All right, so before I speak on Mickie James, because we all know what Mickie is and what she's done, I got to give Deonna her flowers. I've been in love with the way she's revamped herself because she was in NXT, was severely much like Ty Conti, was in NXT, severely underutilized. She had a couple of matches on the main roster on Raw, like Chelsea Green. They never really went nowhere. Got released, went to Impact, and immediately took over the women's division.
Made a true impact.
Literally, in her first year there, the battle she had with Mickie James, she absolutely revitalized that division alone. Yeah. And she showed why she's the virtuosa. Yeah. And then you have Mickie James. Thank God for. It's unfortunate how her WWE tenure ended, but I'm glad that she went back to a place like Impact that respected her. And when she went back to Impact the first time, they really let Mickie James be Mickie. So to see Mickie go back to being that, and then on top of that, Mickie showing like you said something, and I agree, but I have a counter to that too. When you was like, you surprised that someone of the Mickie James side, right? Mickey's a little up there. Mm-hmm. She's been doing this for a minute. Mm-hmm. Still can go, absolutely. Still looks great in the ring and everything. But much like Jericho when he did that match with Nick Gage, Jericho didn't have to do that match. Jericho's been wrestling so long without doing that type of match. He didn't have to do that match. He did that match because he wants to do that match. With Mickie James and Deonna Purrazzo, Mickie, you've seen her in so many fights. You've seen her in so many matches. You've seen her in so many championship matches. And
you've never seen her like that.
But you know what? You had to have done something different. Because I think this is the second or third time these two are going at it. I mean, you have to make this interesting. I love Mickie and I love Deonna. But it's like, okay, you got to put some stakes on the line here. You got to think about Deonna attacked Mickie, and I believe at her home and stuff like that. So this is personal. Yeah. So now you got to up the ante a little bit because now this ain't just about the title. This is about you want to reclaim your division. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a division. Let's go. Let's see who the better woman is. Right. And on top of that, you got hardcore country. Okay, well, guess what? Hey, look here. You think you the boss dog? I'm the OG of this shit. Let's go. Hey, one of us ain't getting up. One and so as you see, who got split? Mickie got split. Who went through the tax first? Mickie went through the tax first. So Mickie, she took the brunt of the shit.
I didn't expect that.
The
split fine, but the taking a thumbtacks, I didn't expect that.
But
gotta be honest.
But you know what? The women, they say, they want to be looked at as equal like the men. And Mickie, she went out there and she showed, hey, look, and she proved that point exactly.
She proved that years ago.
Because we didn't expect her to do that, and she went out there and did the damn thing. But for me, what that says to me is, once again, that opened the door for the women even more now, because now you got some of these younger, up and comers like, oh, if Mickie can take that spot, oh shit, hell yeah, now I gotta step my shit up because this is supposed to be my throne to take right now. But if she's 40 something out here still doing the damn thing, oh, I gotta step my shit up. Yeah. Because now they say Mickie out here doing her goddamn thing. Yeah. Oh, now that's gonna make I think now it's giving the women now okay, let's give you that green light. Because even Chelsea in her Ultimate X-Men, she had some spots, like that, and that's why I said I was a little upset that match didn't go as long as I wanted it to. But dude, overall, I think Deonna, she's gonna eventually get the title back. I don't think Mickie's gonna hold on to it long at all. I think Deonna will eventually get the title back, but goddamn, for tonight.
Well, it's not Deonna because after tonight, we got a new number one.
Tasha Steele.
We got a new.
I don't know how familiar you are with Tasha Steele, bro. She is a fucking problem.
We got a new number one contender, and they kind of been advertising their next pay-per-view or TV show after the Royal Rumble or right around that time. Mm-hmm. We'll see how that plays out. But as far as Purrazzo, for having a 346, 47-day title reign,
Shit.
when you first walked into Impact, and then the following year you just remained the champion, which means you ran through everybody.
Killed it.
You ran through everybody that they had to go get a WWE Hall of Fame, should it be Hall of Famer, to come and fight you. That says so much about you. Yeah, that spot right there. No, it's not that one. It's the other one. It was with the winner and Grace. Where they both fell on their. Yeah, it's that one. That bottom. I'm sorry, looking at franchise's phone. But as far as this main event went, I've never seen so many middle fingers and fuck you, Mickie, fuck you. I like that. Wait a minute. Hold on, Mickie. Whoa. I ain't used to you talking like that. I'm used to these other people talking like that. I ain't used to you talking like that. But it made it feel better. It made it feel more real. It made it feel more just, it was more intimate, man, because you could tell the hatred that these women have for each other, but the respect they have for each other also, especially what happened after the match, which I'll post later to the Facebook page. But overall, though, man, good show. It wasn't really bad, man. I mean, we didn't get the Impact Women's Tag Team Championship match because I'm not sure which one of the Inspiration is out with COVID, so they didn't have that match. This is where I probably feel the Ring of Honor match should have got more time. I know you feeling like the Ultimate X Women match should have got more time because you no longer had a match, but you put on 3 pre-show matches, but none of those ran over, and then you so somebody had to get extra time because somebody had to take up the slot for that tag team match. Right. I think it was the 10-man tag team match that took up the time. But overall, man, from start to ending, pretty damn good show. I enjoyed it. Sure, there's some other things we can nitpick, but for an hour and 15 minutes that we did not plan on talking to you guys for. I think we talked enough. But this is an Impact pay-per-view. This was a special thing for us coming down to Dallas, Texas, to the factory to come see this. Sure. That was definitely different. So we definitely had to give it its proper due. But overall, I got to say, man, I cannot lie, man. It was a damn good show. I enjoyed it.